So as you can see, I am at High Roller Records. Welcome Warlord fans, Warlordians, fans of Lordian Guard. I have something to share with you today. So, per my usual browsing through the internet and looking at albums and music, because, you just can never have enough, I go to High Roller Records. I know they do a record store day thing, so I was looking around there, seeing kind of what they had. And of course, anytime I'm at High Roller Records, I run a search for Warlord. So I run Warlord, come down through here, and I see the stuff I'm used to seeing. And the Cannons of Destructions have begun, Deliver Us, Free Spirit Soar, Live in Athens. But then we pop over here, and I see a title that I don't recognize, The Lost Archangel. What are we looking at? All right, well, let's pop on to it. We're going to go to the double black, and there you have it. Warlord, The Lost Archangel cover. Haven't heard anything about it yet. Haven't seen anything pop up on the news sites. Expected on the 27th of June, 2025. This particular black album is limited to 200 worldwide, so I think we're going to see 2 or 3 different versions of this album at different counts, and we will back up and go take a look at it as soon as I check out the description. High Roller Records, limited to 200. Now this is just the standard black vinyl. Let's see what the paragraph says. When William J. Chalmers, founder of the legendary epic metal masters Warlord, sadly passed away on the 13th of May 2021 at the age of only 60, it looked as if the premature death of one of the most creative forces in American metal had come. However, Warlord bounced back in 2024 with a new lineup and a brand new studio album entitled Free Spirit Soar. Also on High Roller Records, I highly recommend it. On this channel, I did an unboxing of the CD and the vinyl. I will put the link in the description. This was quickly followed by From the Ashes to the Archives, The Hot Pursuit Continues, a limited edition release to mark the occasion of the band's festival appearances in 2024 with new vocalist Giles Lavery, who also sings for Jack Starr and Alcatraz. Again, I have another video unboxing of the CD vinyl of From the Ashes to the Archives. Highly recommended. Very cool little album. With a new studio album in the bag, it was time for the reborn Warlord to hit the road. In the summer of 2024, they appeared at Trevheim in Germany, Golden R Festival in Greece, Pinean Warriors in France, and Metal Italia in Italy. It was the band's idea to give their loyal following a treat, as Giles Lavery explains, quote, "We wanted to do something special and also something I don't think anyone else has ever done before, release a free song to mark each of the festival on tour, let alone 4 of them in 1 month. The reactions at these shows was again something that exceeded our expectations, people singing every word with us. The energy and response from the festival crowds were amazing," unquote. And that was a cool little month. Each week they would release a song. The first song actually coincided with the release date of From the Ashes to the Archive, and that was Golgotha. Had the album that day, had the download that day. You could go to Bandcamp and get a free download of the song, or just pay a little, pay like $1 and change and get a high quality download of the song. I paid $1 for each one, $1 plus for each one, because I had to hear it at its best, right? They released 4 songs in total, each one of them fantastic. The songs we are talking about are Golgotha, Place of the Skull, The Rainbow, Lost Archangel, and Stygian Passage. All 4 can be found on Warlord's new record, The Lost Archangel. The singer goes into more detail. Quote, "They are brand new recordings. The Rainbow is an old Warlord demo from the early 80s, which was recorded back then, so we redid it. The other 3 songs were compositions Bill released on his Lordian Guard albums that we Warlordized. These were the last 3 Lordian Guard songs that we felt we could bring over to Warlord, so we thought, why not release them this way? Almost directly after we released them, we were asked if we were going to issue these in a physical format. Myself and guitarist Eric produced them. We recorded them using a combination of home studios and professional facilities. Apart from these 4 songs, The Lost Archangel also features a wealth of older and more recent live recordings, as well as various studio reworkings of historic Warlord material. So let's take it we got 14 tracks. The first 4 tracks are the aforementioned free downloads that were done for each festival: Golgotha, Place of the Skull, The Rainbow, Lost Archangel, and Stygian Passage. We get into Enemy Mind, a 2025 recording, which is really cool. When I did the unboxing for From the Ashes to the Archives, which basically is the current incarnation of Warlord doing the majority of the songs from Rising Out of the Ashes, the 2000 release featuring Joachim Cans on vocals. I had pointed out in my unboxing that every new song was represented save for Enemy Mind. And Giles actually told me that, one, they didn't want to do a full re-recording of the album because they didn't want to seem like they were trying to erase Joachim Cans' contribution, which makes all the sense in the world. But he did say that they were planning on doing it in the future. Lo and behold, here we go. So I'm really jazzed to hear it. I love the song Enemy Mind. We continue on with 70,000 Sorrows, a 2025 recording of it, as well as Night Fury. Both the original versions are on the Holy Empire. Followed up by Twin, the first time on vinyl. And it is the first time on vinyl. It's a unique situation there. Their last studio effort, Free Spirit Soar, if you bought the vinyl, it was 8 tracks. If you bought the CD, it was 10. The 2 bonus tracks, the first one called The Watchman was the B-side of Conquerors. The other bonus track was a song called Twin. Now you can have it on vinyl, so that's pretty cool. We continue with live recordings from the 2013 show, which is available on DVD, Blu-ray, CD, and vinyl, live in Athens 2013. Father, Glory, and Soliloquy, live in Athens 2013. Now, these were not available on the original DVD, the current Blu-ray, or the accepted live album. If you bought the special edition versions of Live in Athens, whether, especially on CD, it did have Father, Glory, and Soliloquy, but they were rehearsal versions. So that may be these. They may have actually been recorded live in front of the audience. I'm not quite sure, but it does say Live in Athens. It does say Live in Athens and not rehearsal. So that would be really nice. Followed up by Lucifer's Hammer, live in 2024 in Italy. Black Mass, live from Greece. And of course, rounding out the 14 tracks, Child of the Dam, live from France. So this looks like a fantastic compilation, dense with material. I am really looking forward to this. I will be ordering the vinyl and the CD. I don't know which vinyl I get. I typically get a black vinyl unless they do something like unique. So if I get this ahead of time, I will definitely do an unboxing. Even if I get it right on time, I will still do an unboxing, and it will be here at the end of June. But I am definitely getting my hands on this. So let's see what other versions they have. That was a count of 200. Now they're also going to do a Ripple Effect version. The Ripple Effect version, they don't have pictures of them yet. They only have the album cover. It will only be available for a count of 100. So they're doing 200 black, 100 Ripple Effect, 200 silver, and I believe they're doing 100 cassette count. And of course, it'll be available as CD for a pretty good while. So really, really jazzed. I cannot wait to hear this. Warlord, The Lost Archangel. Really looking forward to hearing this. I love what Giles and Mark and the rest of the guys are doing. They just dropped in the last few weeks a live EP, 5 songs, and they keep adding a song here or there of them performing in Tokyo, and they are in top form. They sound fantastic. Everybody is playing their role, and I can't recommend them enough. So the good name of Warlord continues on, and I, for one, as a longtime fan, am looking forward to hearing on June 27th, The Lost Archangel. Thanks for joining me in this video. See you in the next one.